Casey always taking us to Oja, piano, Oja, ginger, Oja, anything. And we're back with the entertainment news, and we are starting with this one. EFCC parades 2 suspected fraudsters leaving with Skales. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has arrested 2 suspected fraudsters in the home of Nigerian singer Skales. In a statement issued on Tuesday, October 10, the commission posted the images of the 2 suspects on X, writing, and I quote, EFCC arrests 2 suspected internet fraudsters in musician's residence. Operatives of the Lagos Command of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, on Tuesday, October 10, 2023, arrested 2 suspected internet fraudsters at House F10, Victoria Crest 4, Lekki, Lagos. The suspects, Udemba Chukwuemeka, a.k.a. Jody, and Jamal Jamiu Onasola, a.k.a. Jamal, were arrested at the residence of a musician, Njeng Njeng, a.k.a. Skales. The 2 suspects suspected of being involved in dating scam described Njeng as their mentor. While Chukwuemeka has been in Njeng's residence for 2 years, Onasola has only stayed there for a few months. They will be charged to court as soon as investigations are concluded. End of quote. All of this is coming after Skales had earlier called out the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, claiming heavily armed operatives of the agency broke into his house and wrongly accused him of being a fraudster. He said he was asleep with a 6-month-old daughter when the anti-graft agency operatives, numbering about 3, broke into his house through the back door, which prompted a panic attack because of some health issues he's dealing with. Following the call-out, the EFCC spokesperson Dele Oyewale debunked allegations made against the anti-graft agency. Oyewale clarified that EFCC officials do not engage in the actions described. He explained, and I quote, "First, we don't invade. Second, we don't conduct raids. Third, there are specific protocols to identify genuine EFCC operatives. So, these claims don't align with how EFCC operations work." End of quote. He thereby urged the RTs to provide evidence to support his claims. He said, and I quote, "If he has photo or video evidence to prove it's an EFCC operation, we encourage him to come forward because we don't engage in such activities." End of quote. Skales then took to his X account and posted a reply tagging the latest report by the EFCC. He said, and I quote, "They seized my phone after checking and they saw nothing but my neighbors recorded them beating up one of my neighbors." End of quote. He went on to share videos on his X timeline saying these are some of the things his neighbors also passed through. Wow.
Whatever the situation is, as regards this Skales story, it's not good for the agency involved. Because one moment the spokesperson is saying this is not their MO, this is not their way they operate. But we are seeing videos, we are seeing pictures of your so-called guys. That's aside. Then we are now, you now brought up news that you've arrested 2 guys
in his house.
In his house. But you said those guys were not your guys. Whatever the situation is, the way Skales narrated it, he even put up pictures later, more tweets saying that his daughter even fell from his wife's hand because of the shock and everything. That MO, very wrong. No matter what it is, breaking into somebody's house. Skales is a popular person.
Yes,
I think the worst, you send a letter or come daytime. Like, I don't know, man. Crazy situation. Like, that doesn't make sense at all.
When I saw this story, the first thing that came to my head was what happens with coming in daytime and introducing yourself and you get invited in, like,
no, it's not looking like somebody's trying to explain. After Skales did everything, the agency came up and said, no, they were not their guys. This is not how they operate. Then evidence can't be. But now, you can't even top everything.
In his house.
2 people were arrested for fraud in his house. Crazy situation. Let's go on a quick break and we'll be back to continue the show.